I listen, my prince. This is important. I could feel the dew setting on the leaves and petals of lilies and camellias. I was aware of the soilless moisture being absorbed by the roots of hollies and cedars. I could smell the aroma of blooming jasmine and carnations. I could taste the sweetness of wild berries and apples that hadn't ripened yet. My finger could already stroke the creeping ivy that had not yet covered the oaks. And the immense moon, the heart of the vast Mother Nature. Vitality, desire filling the universe from it. By God, I was so terrified to be there, alone, a lost little girl in the presence of such greatness, and the white circle was getting larger, expanding, devouring me. I was drowning in the heavenly brightness. What was happening to me? The moon was now the shape of an infinitely huge person's face. No, don't look at me like that. By God, I am not lying. I saw this huge face before me, a ghost, or a fairy, or a monster whose eyes were 100 stars, whose smile the entire horizon, and I was on my knees by now, shivering, about to faint. I was screaming. Brightness above the thing's head, I couldn't tell horns or halo, glistening. Had a gigantic sword. And I closed my eyes. I can't believe how horrified I was. I thought this thing, a demon, would kill me with its sword, but when I closed my eyes I saw, my prince, I tell you the truth, I saw houses burning, cities burning, countries burning. I saw hundreds of soldiers of an unholy empire destroying me, destroying the village, and the whole world. I can't remember if I saw anything more that night before I collapsed after the first visitation by Catherine of Alexandria herself, matron saint of maidens. Well, no, I am not mad. That's what Mama thought after one of my brothers found me passed out. She became so angry and vicious. When she found out I hadn't been to the stupid ceremony at the hermitage, she lost her mind. She first broke a wooden ladle on my back, then started whacking me with a broom, screaming, "Jeanette, useless girl. Sick girl. Shameful girl. After all I've done for you." Of course I didn't tell her what exactly I'd seen in the woods. She would said I was possessed by the devil. I cried for so many days, weeks, because now beautiful Marguerite, all my friends, had been confirmed as young women, started going to the village dances without their parents, and they never took me. I don't know why I was all of a sudden so hated by everyone, and I kept getting so many pimples. No, I won't bore you with that, my prince. But you need to know that I started going to the church frequently, and started praying to the statue of Saint Catherine. I took flowers, bread and wool to the altar, fasted every Friday and said Pater Noster, Ave Maria and Credo in Mass every Sunday. I confessed to our priest every week, then every day. I spoke to Saint Catherine when there was no one in the church. I knelt on the altar floor in the weak, shimmering light of the votive candles and begged her to guide me. I wanted Mama to love me again. I wanted Marguerite to stop flirting with idiot boys and ask me over to her house to spin wool. And the serene statue of Saint Catherine remained silent and looked on as I cried. I tried to imagine what it'd be like if her spirit could hear me. I didn't know I had just been visited by the noble saint. I was so sad, my prince, so lonely,